What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. On this video, we're going to talk about the major sell-off that the market's having again. You can see on the SPY, we're down 1.65% at the time of this video. And basically, Black Friday continues. I bought a bunch of different stocks here, so we're going to talk about stocks that I added to. We're talking about an IRA account, and the strategy for this account is little bits and pieces and more focus on the long term. So think of the way Kathy Stock invests. You'll notice that she doesn't go all in on the stock. She'll just buy, and keep buying, keep dollar cost averaging. So as stocks drop, I will continue to buy little pieces of them until they recover and start to become overbought. And at that time, we will hold our positions, or, well, we'll see how it goes. But in other words, buy little pieces of a lot of companies, especially if they're a good value, which pretty much everything is at this point. But let's just go through some of them. A lot of them you've already heard of, or you're familiar with them, but we're going to go over them. So, number one on the list is American Airlines, down 5% today. Another thing that I was kind of looking at is anything that's 5% or less. So a 5% drop on a stock that I'm interested or I have been buying, I can purchase more of that today. So this is reaching an interesting level here. This 17, 16 range. This is a very popular level of support. We're up here kind of going around the 20s, but now we've fallen down to this new level, and it'll be interesting to see if we maintain or if we continue to fall. If we fall, the next major spot we're going to look at is around this 11 to 12. So that's American Airlines. Next stock up is Alibaba. If you're looking at the MACD, it's still pointing downwards. The RSI is it's crazy low right now at this point. Overall, a trend down. I think it will continue to bleed. I don't know when it ends. I guess I'm turning around when the overall market ends, but it's a China stock, so that doesn't help it either. We're down 8% today. So I got some more Alibaba. Very similar to Alibaba, Baidu, kind of like the Chinese Google. Looks great on the RSI for long term. MACD is now curling downwards again. Momentum's not in its favor. So I got a little bit more Baidu. Next stock up is Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat just fallen. Way oversold on the RSI. The MACD looks like it's still curling downwards. There's no level of support until we get around this. We're almost there now, the 60 level. I have a very large position in a different account, so this account that I bought today is more just we're dipping our feet down 5% today, so we bought a little bit more Beyond Meat. I think for the long term, that's a great stock. Just going through a bad spot right now. Carnival Cruise Lines is the next one, very similar to American Airlines, another travel stock. It's been going sideways here. Looks good. Looks like it's starting to curl up a little bit. So this is more of a swing trade. It's just kind of a boring stock. It's a good deal for right now, but I think we might sell out once we get to a good level. So that's the next one. Corsair Gaming. Another great stock, another great deal. It continues to fall. Overall, trending downwards since February. It's just gotten hammered. Super oversold on the RSI. MACD is still pointed downwards. It can still fall for the rest of the month as people sell out, take their losses just to buy back in the next year. So Corsair is a very popular retail stock. So I got some more Corsair. Next stock is Dropbox. I got some more Dropbox. This was a great stock for me. It was great since November or so. It's kind of been that's November 20. It's been going up really nicely, and as the market sold off, it sold off. It looks like it's about ready to peak and start to run back. You can see it's consolidating here. So I want to build my position in Dropbox a little bit. It seems like it might race ahead of the market in terms of recovery time. It looks pretty good, so this is one I would just watch. And if you are interested in Dropbox, I think now would be a time to put some money into it. It's only down 2% today. Like I said, it looks like it could be prime for recovery. That's just something to consider. Disney stock. Got some more Disney today. Big company. Just part of the overall market sell-off. Looks really good on the RSI. Looks like it's starting to curl back up, similar to Dropbox. Kind of see some consolidation down here. This is a big company. I think that in the long term, if you buy Disney, you'll be okay. Just bought a little bit here today. A new stock that I added to this account is Fiverr. Great for the work at home if shutdowns start to come up again. Also, long term, it's good for independent contractors, solopreneurs, people trying to work on their own. Down 5% today, almost 6%. Looks good on the RSI. Looks like it could fall more. There really isn't a great support level, so maybe around this 115 mark. But I decided to add or start to build a position in Fiverr as it continues to drop. So that's an interesting one we could watch. Next one up, Jumia. Looks like it's starting to come back a little bit. Still looks good on the RSI. Overall downtrend with the market. This is an African stock. It's kind of like an African Amazon. I think long term this will be good. Back here we had 64. We're at 10 right now. Down 5.6% today. So I added some more to my Jumia position. See that there's a lot of great deals out here. But NNDM, I got some more NNDM. Nano Dimension is a good future stock in my opinion. We're back at 15 around here. Just kind of, not a great sell-off, but it's an overall downtrend, kind of sideways-ish. Looks pretty good on the RSI. This is one that I've been looking at for a while, but it was just always trading a little bit too rich for me. So now that it's started to dip, I'm going to start to build a position. Next one up, Palantir. I think this is a great company. It's kind of gone sideways. Been affected by the whole market sell-off as everything else is. It looks like it's starting to try to consolidate. Looks still good on the RSI. Down a little bit more than 5% here today. So I added to my Palantir position. I have Palantir in another account. I have a big position in Palantir, so I don't want to buy too much in this account because you kind of want to stay diversified, but I do have a little bit of Palantir. PayPal, you have to buy PayPal. We don't have to, obviously, do whatever you want, but looks like it's starting to curl back up. Had a major dip to doing some stuff with crypto. I think it's a good price. Next one up, Royal Caribbean, another travel stock, very similar to Carnival Cruise. Just, there's a huge gap here. Gaps usually tend to get filled. Looks like it's trying to get back up the mountain here. So got some more Royal Caribbean while it's still a good deal. Next one is Sea Limited. This is a Chinese company, but it's just gotten hammered. It's always been a very steady uptrend, but now with the sell-off, it's Chinese, so it's devastated. So I got some more of that. Two more here to go. We got some Upward, very similar to Fiverr. Looks like it's starting to come back up. It's been a good stock traditionally for me. Lately, been about sideways, but I think it's starting to consolidate and it can come back up. Last one, this is another new position. It's called Upstart Holdings, and I can do a full in-depth video about this company, but basically they're trying to disrupt the credit score market. Instead of having a FICO credit score, they use AI to kind of determine your level of borrowing competence, I guess. But this is a future stock, ran up, now it's a great deal. So I started a position on this. And that's it. There's more stocks that are falling. I have another side list of stocks that I find interesting and I have another list of ones that are starting to fall to levels where I would consider buying. So if you want to see that video, just leave me a like or say it in the comments. I can make that video as well. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next one.